Where are you? There you are. Hello, goblins. It's Chris, the Eldritch Pipes. It's an episode of this week's Pipes. I've got a feeling today's is going to be short and sweet. It feels like it's been a long week. It's been a hot week. It had cooled down from last week, Monday and Tuesday, and I think it was forecast that it was going to be, a milder week, somewhere in the lower 20s. But man, so by Wednesday it had rocketed back up to 30 again. It's been there all week, and it's like, exceedingly warm. I'm smoking some McBaron Navy Cavendish. I've rather neglectfully, I've left it stored in this tin, and although it has a plastic lid on it, it's not airtight, and it is a bit dry. And I was wondering if how it was going to smoke. Would it have lost much of its flavour? But actually, it's very pleasant. It does lack a bit of that rum top note that you normally get with navy blends. It is there still, but it's way in the background. You do have to hunt for it. But anyway, I really should have jarred it. It was just laziness on my part. This week, 3 pipes. 3 pipes of a 4-pipe commission, which is unusual, but does happen from time to time. What's nice about some of these is that they hark back to an earlier period of my pipe making, although they don't go the full hog. I'll explain. How? Yeah, there. So, there's a period in time when I kind of made my name in studded pipes, which was very amusing. And this chap really liked some of the finishes that I'd done, and likes sitters. So asked me if I'd revisit some of those metal pokers, but as you can see, without the studs. And I was happy to oblige. So this is a studless version of the Sabbath poker. This like really, the finish is almost like mortar. Very linear rustication. With just a simple black saddle stem. So that's the first one. And I hadn't made a poker in a really long time. I can't remember the last. I can't remember the last poker I made. Then he said a reading pipe, and I could choose the look. So it had to fit with the other pipes. Well, I felt it did anyway. So, black sandblast, and a really cool sandblast at that. The ring grain is just like nigh horizontal, which is really nice. A reasonably well behaved plateau rim. I really feel I've got the sandblast balance nailed now. It's a mix of two different mediums, and it just like one seems to pick out the ring grain really well, and one picks out the straight grain. And yeah, I'm very happy with those. And I went with a new lime resin. As you can see, it kind of pops. So to my eye, it's almost, if you know the band Typo Negative, kind of fluorescent green and black colour scheme. It's something along those lines. But a reading pipe. It's nice to make one of those guys. And then finally, it's another metal poker. I think this one was just called Metal Poker. I hadn't given it a band designation like I had with some of the others. It was just red and black theme, so red and black contrast blast. Look at the ring grain going nuts on the side. The red picking out the straight grain. A little plateau on the rim. And a piece of crimson Cumberland for the saddle stem. Really nice piece of briar for that one. Just like the fan of straight grain's really lovely. So, that's that guy. one more pipe to make for that set is going to be a Dublin cherry wood. Cherry wood being the shape, not the wood. And again, another pipe that I haven't made in many years. So I'm looking forward to that. In fact, yes. No, I haven't decided if I'm going to make another one as a spare. Maybe I will. I don't know. I haven't decided what next week's. Apart from that pipe, I haven't decided what the worksheet's going to look like. I can make 2 pipes next week for my own purposes. So quite often I throw an acorn in there because of how popular they are. But who knows? Maybe I'll do something else. And that is just about it. I'll put that down. I should be back next week. Yes, I think so. It's a normal week, normal pipes. So I think that's about it. I'm not going to waffle on about anything else today. It's kind of a bit late now. I'm feeling the week, if you know what I mean. It's just the heat. Whew, just the heat. All right. So, all being well, I'll see you guys next week. So till then, take it very easy. Loyal pipe maker.